If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they don't want to hear. These were the words of George Orwell. Orwell wasn't so much a prophet as he was a man who could read the signs of the time. At its core, Orwell's writings warned of a time where opinions were controlled and where saying things that ran afoul of the cultural orthodoxy of the day would lead to punishment. Now, those punishments could include losing one's job, being fined or arrested, or being maligned by society at large. 71 years after 1984 was published, Orwell's warnings have become reality. Universities, which are meant to be the marketplace for free thinking, have instead led the way in censorship. It is estimated that 43% of universities now employ speech codes or policies which limit religious expression. 108 universities in this nation actively censor speech or have done so through overregulation. This is the backdrop behind a case supported by the Christian Legal Center, which has recently been filed against the University of Aberdeen and the university's Students' Union, which rejected the affiliation application of a students' group on the sole ground that they were pro-life. Now, on October 16th last year, after initially filing for affiliation 7 months earlier, the Aberdeen Life Ethics Society received an email from the Students' Union informing them that their application had been rejected. The email said, and I quote, "We unfortunately are unable to affiliate Aberdeen Life Ethics Society as you are directly against an AUSA policy, and so we are not allowed to affiliate you." The policy the Students' Union was referring to was entitled AUSA is Pro-Choice and called on the Students' Union to no platform any group or individual which was pro-life and prevent them engaging in any pro-life activities on campus. Personally speaking, as someone of Slovak heritage, such a policy and the zealousness with which it is being applied brings my mind back to socialism, a time when there was only one way of thinking and freedom to associate meant only the right to join an association which held to official government ideology. Frankly speaking, it's scary to think that such times may be upon us here in a land which has for so long been a bastion of freedom and broad thinking. More than that, as a civilized society, we should be most concerned that the group being dealt with so heavy-handedly are young people who want nothing more than to be a voice for the voiceless, that being the unborn child, who are aborted at a rate of almost 200,000 children per year in the United Kingdom alone. The claim, filed before Sheriff's Court in Scotland, alleges that the Students' Union both directly and indirectly discriminated against the students' group on the sole grounds that they are pro-life, and that the university was in breach of the equality duty it owed to the student group by not intervening when the matter was brought to their attention. If policies like these are not challenged, if the increasing intolerance of Christian viewpoints at university is not fought with the rigor the gospel deserves, then we are in essence giving up on our right to live in a land where Christians enjoy the same rights as everyone else. And by this, we cannot abide. If you are interested in cases like this, or any of the other freedom of religion cases we undertake, we would ask for your support. And if you care about the pro-life movement and are disturbed by what is happening at universities like Aberdeen, we would ask you to join the March for Life on Saturday, May 11th. Details can be found on our website at www.christianconcern.com. And finally, if you are passionate about these issues and what is happening on university campuses, please do write your local MP or the Secretary of State for Education, Damian Hinds, to have your voice heard. Life matters. Freedom matters. Together, we can make a difference.